Hey, waving head.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, I think everything's set up. Nice. Double check. Okay, perfect. Nice. Hey, Pavin. Okay, so I took some days to figure some stuff out with the retargeting. I was trying to add new NPCs um, to the project, but I messed up the UEFN original skeleton, so I needed to redo some stuff. But finally I managed to learn how to retarget Mixamo skeletons into the project. So now I have this alien working. The hand animations need some work, especially for the pistols and weapons, but I'm pretty happy that now I know that workflow and I will be adding new characters. So today I just wanna make something more chill. Wanna work on a sewer system and maybe make another biome for the environment. But so far, pretty happy. Also, I broke the parkour system, but I managed to solve it. It took me a little bit of time, so I can actually mantle over things and stuff like that. It's not perfect yet, but very happy that it at least works a little bit. That's funny. Also, I've been learning a little bit about source control. I was trying to make the GitHub source control work, but also gave me some issues that I might be able to solve later. Let's see here. And I'm also learning how to use the data layers, so that way I can load and unload specific assets to make the environment a little bit lighter and just to work a little bit easier. I had some stuff laying in here, but now I don't see it. I just see the shadow of the gun, but there's no gun anymore. Maybe it's activated. What I need to do. Okay. But leaving all those technical aspects aside, I think I'm going to... okay. Yeah, for some reason I don't see... There's a shadow of a gun, but no gun in there.
What is the minimum PC spec for Unreal Engine 5 thinking face?
You don't need like a super PC. Obviously, it's gonna be
Do you know how
better.
to use an animation montage?
Not really. Hey, lighting, how is it going? I spent like a whole day just retargeting this little guy. Oh my god, like it was hard, not to say the least. I got some a friend helped me out to figure out some stuff. I imported a wrong skeleton to the project, and I modified the main character skeleton, and the whole project broke. So I needed to fix that stuff. But now we got this guy. Oh, it's super laggy, but now it's better.
I'm doing good trying to figure out how anime montages work. It's so horrible.
It is tough. I'm not gonna lie. Lighting. I think animation. It's probably one of the hardest things in games. I'm starting to realize that if you become very good at animation and how to do animation blueprints and montages and all that stuff, I think it's a great skill to have. I think you will be able to get a lot of work, and I'm very interested in that. I actually spent a lot of time yesterday, these 2 days, trying to learn some stuff with retargeting especially and things like that. But yeah, that's something that definitely I'm very interested in. Oh, yay. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Okay, I got these sewer pipes from the other project, and I would like to build something cool. I also got the sci-fi jungle, cause like it's like, oh, I don't want to work on logic. Let's just build more stuff. I had like three days of just blueprinting and like very technical work. So today I'm gonna do something more artistic. It's kind of nice to switch in between those. Sometimes I do want to jump into like technical aspects and just sit for hours on end, like just trying to figure things out. But let's see if we can do something more relaxing today. Let's see, what can we do? I have a super cool reference that I would love to use. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, I tried to get the GitHub source control yesterday, and I got it set up, but I had a couple of issues, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna take it easy for now. Just making manual backups. But source control is a must.
Is this Unreal Engine?
Yes, this is Unreal Engine 5. I'm building this sci-fi desert environment. It's like a Star Wars like kind of environment. Here we got some alien mines, which have like very old equipment. I think this is totally off scale. Let me see. Probably gonna make it sci-fi as well. Need to think about it. Oh yeah, look at this thing. It's like, come on dude, like this is not supposed to be so big. That's funny. So yeah, it's time to create some.
That was cool.
I appreciate it. Okay, so let's think about this. What should we start with today? I have these pipes. I'm missing a couple of pieces, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I'm missing a couple of pieces that I left in the other project. Well, that's fine. I'm thinking about a pipe system that goes underneath the city and goes out these walls, cause I want this to be there's going to be like these kind of androids here that will not let you pass that easily. So I want to make another way underneath the city so I can go out, and probably making a sewer system. It will be super interesting. I want to create like these modules here where I can like have some interesting stuff happening. Let's make one of those. And then outside this area I want to create some kind of swampy area. Not sure if I have the props for that, but let's see if we can actually make it work with the ones we have. Here I think for this to work with this I need to make it a little bigger. I need to make it.
Do I need any coding skills to use Unreal Engine?
Oh, talking about the PC, well, I mean, you need some like video card that runs games. For example, if you can run Overwatch 2 or Apex Legends or something like that, you should be good enough to. You should have a computer good enough to run Unreal. You don't need too much, like an NVIDIA card, like a nice processor and RAM and some good space in your hard disk. I think it's good enough. But you can check the Unreal Engine specifications in the website. They tell you what's the minimum. But yeah, as long as you can run games, you should be able to run Unreal. You don't need coding skills, but it definitely helps if you know C++ or if you understand object-oriented programming. But there's blueprints. You can do blueprinting, which means it's a visual scripting tool where you see nodes. Let me see if I can show you how it looks like, which it is still programming and it gets very complicated for sure, but it's a little bit easier for artists and non-programmers to deal with. So if we go here, open Blueprint Editor, you will see that we have code like this. Maybe this is not the best example. Let me see if I can show you. Main component right here. So you will get something like this. You have nodes and you connect and disconnect these nodes. You basically call functions and variables, and it's like a concept, what's the word, like a graph, you know, like a visual graph where you can connect things, and this makes things work in the game. For example, you can make your character shoot or open and close doors with this kind of logic. So it's a little bit, let's say, more friendly than programming, but it is still programming. You need to understand like what these components do and how to connect them, what are the different pieces that you can play with, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for people who don't know programming. That's what
it's like Blender geometry nodes.
It is like Blender geometry nodes. It's node based. It's basically like that. So you need to have some understand the logic behind it. But if you take some courses and take some follow some tutorials and stuff, you'll start to understand the basics, and then you will be able to modify the logic and start creating your own things. It's always nice to base your things on other people's work, because making stuff from scratch, it's very, very difficult. You need to have a very strong understanding of how things work to make things actually make sense. Okay, so let's try to make this one 2 times bigger, so it matches there. Nice. All of these, they need to be 2 times bigger. Okay, I'm going to reconstruct this. Yeah, let's just reconstruct. But definitely it is super cool. Like when you get something working, it is amazing. Like it's funny because people who code, they say like, no, coding is super easy. Like I wish I can do art. Art is the hardest. And people who do art is like, no, I wish I could code. Making art is way easier. It's funny. Both are very hard. To be sincere, both things are very hard to make properly, right? But it's cool to have both, a little bit of both skills. I'm definitely more of an artist, but I love to learn about blueprints. That's why I'm very excited about this project, because I really wanna learn more about the programming side of things. Especially animation. I wanna get into animation. I went to university for animation, and it's something that I haven't basically done much. So it's definitely something I would like to implement, create some cool characters and make them do cool things, create some enemy logic. And yeah, make a world that feels cohesive and you can go and explore. Okay, this is going to be the basic. Space, and from here I want to build something cool. I think this is gonna fit the theme very, very nice. Okay, let's get this. I'm gonna pull it down.
Which is better, Unreal or Unity?
I love Unreal. It's just more friendly, to be honest. I tried Unity for an art test that I applied as an environment artist for a studio, and they made me work with Unity, and it was not so friendly, let's say. Unreal, I think it has more documentation, and you know, just because it's a bigger company, Epic Games, it just spends a lot of money developing this program. If you think about how much money makes Fortnite, a lot of that money goes into the development of Unreal Engine. So you get like a lot of updates. There's a huge community. It's just very nice to. It's like a very nice program, and also the community is very big. Like you can really, there's a lot of Discord groups and a lot of people that can help you out. But yeah, I mean, any game engine.
Unity is easier, but it's mostly for indie games, and Unreal is more functional, but harder, and have better graphic of all engines now.
Yeah, I mean, you can make things look beautiful in Unity and Godot or any game engine. I think it really, it depends on how much you know about making things look nice. Because, I mean, you can make very ugly games in Unreal as well. Like, it really depends if you know what you're doing or not. It's just that Unreal, I feel that I wouldn't say it's harder. It's just it has a lot of like presets and already made templates, and I would say it's like a little bit more easier for artists to jump into Unreal. You get like a faster jump start, but definitely you can make cool stuff on any engine. I believe that it really depends on the developer. For realistic graphics, I think Unreal has like a very nice, let's say, the Unreal look, like people say in the internet. It has a very specific look to it, which is kind of hard to change. You need to really know what you're doing to change that look from Unreal Engine. But definitely I think that it's a great engine. Just having modeling tools inside the engine, having animation tools, rigging tools, it's just very, very cool. Very, very excited about that. Okay, we got this one. Nice. Now this is the right size. I wanna bake this, so I'm gonna make sure I have another asset, another static mesh here. I'm gonna bake this. Oh, I'm using the same.
What type of genre game are you making?
I'm working on a sci-fi project. Just, making some cool environment, trying to add some functionality to it. Not really thinking of making like a game for like a commercial project or anything, but I kind of want to make something that I can go and explore. I have this template that it's a multiplayer template, so I would love to just go around and shoot some robots and explore. It's an RPG template, so I'm able to actually level up, get better gear, and get skills and stuff. So yeah, I'm not really sure what this is going to be, but I would love to release something to play with my cousin. Okay, I baked all of it. Now I need to reset. Let's see. I should have baked only the scale, not the rotation. Sorry, made a mess here. Just bake the scale. It will make everything, the other instances, bigger, and here I would like to make them smaller again. Nice. And these ones are supposed to be another instance. Yeah, when modeling you get instances of things, so you need to make sure that you have unique instance of what of each specific type of mesh. So when you bake the transform, it will only modify those pieces that you need to modify. There you go. Nice. So here I want these walls to be all the same, including the floor. So if I bake scale, they should stay there. This one, okay, I'm gonna change it here.
This looks cool.
Thank you. Yeah, right now I'm I'm trying to just clean up a little bit this area. And then I should be able to add some detail. Let's see. So here we have an original instance. Let me just bake the scale. Now I'm trying to make some sewer system. I want this environment to have like two biomes. I want it to have like a desert and a swampy area. And I want to work on the transition between those two biomes. So I want to make a sewer system that connects to two different biomes. Okay, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. Perfect. Also this one I want to bake. Nice.
Where are players aka heroes of the game, and would you play at the completion of the project?
Well, I haven't thought much about it. What the story is going to be. I was thinking of making like a mining town here that is being oppressed by these robots that are controlled by somebody. And during the mining, they found these like alien ruins, and you kind of like need to need to go and like liberate this town. This is what I got so far. Not really. Haven't thought about the story so much. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Here I would like this to be pushed 20 units in, so meaning that this pivot point needs to be 20 units in. I'm gonna move it 20 units. 1, 2. Now if I copy this location and paste it here, it should snap right there. Nice. That's cool. Okay, cool. So we have our first module. Okay, for this module, I would like to make something cool. Okay, I'm thinking, let's check the player size. It's pretty big. I can have this thing here, and then I can go down into the water. Here's where the water is going to be. So maybe let's modify this piece. And go like this. It will be very cool for this to go like down there. This one could go up. Something like this. Can even make it a little lower, probably. Like something like this looks pretty cool. So that will modify all of the other instances. Just need to rotate this one and this one. That's the beauty of instances. You can like work very easily, but you need to keep things very organized. Because if you mess the instances, things become very messy. Nice, that's kind of cool. Then these ones go down a little bit like this. Cool. Oop, I went down too much. Let me think. Is this going down? Is this the same one as these ones? Huh. So it's not symmetrical? It should be symmetrical. So 1 and 2. Huh. This is strange. I guess it's not symmetric. Oh, the pivot point might be. Ah, it's not in the center. That makes sense. So let's actually get the pivot point, edit pivot, and let's place it on left, right, on right. That way I can get this down. To the same location. This is a little strange. For some reason it's not. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. And then let me just delete those two. These might have some stuff. Just gonna rotate that, push it here, and go like this. Okay. Gonna copy this value. I can always just mirror this stuff, but trying to figure out the modularity of it. Okay. So water is gonna go down here. Let's see how it looks. Okay, there's a lot of space, which is nice because it will allow me for another level here. This is big enough for a sewer system. Okay. Now I would like to modify this one. Let's keep the pivot point. Okay, let's make it the same as this one. Well, the pivot point, I think there is fine. Can probably center this out, which is gonna modify the rest. But what I do wanna do here is modify this.
Did you previously work on a commercial gaming project? As I can see some professionalism in your work.
I went to university for 3D animation. I'm a 3D generalist, so I know a little bit about the whole pipeline on how to make 3D movies and animation. After that, I went for an internship in Germany, and I worked there as a environment artist, mostly doing block out, which is kind of like what I'm doing now. Just a bunch of blocks to figure out how things gonna look like. And after that, I've done a bunch of freelance. I worked on I worked on this publicity agency, doing 3D renders for the automobile industry, like, you know, car renders for commercials and stuff. And yeah. Okay. So is this not symmetrical? Are you serious? Huh. I messed up I messed up here a little bit. Let's see why. Okay, so let's say we are following this center. Let's follow that center. Actually, you know, to make sure, let's edit pivot, put it in the center. Maybe that's not the center. Let's see. Yeah, let's edit this pivot.
I use Coda to create my game. I hope to finish it by summer, but I still need to study. It will be an offline horror game, like Fears to Fathom.
That's amazing. Horror games are the best way to start. I think it's the best because, for example, doing right now, you know, I've done some other personal projects before, and they become very overwhelming. You get overwhelmed with your own video games, and it's like, oh my god, this is too hard. Okay, something fell down. So I really recommend horror games. It's probably the most recommended genre of games to start with. I mean, making any kind of game is hard, but horror games for sure is probably one of the more simple ones. I'm also not trying to go very crazy with this. I kind of want to make a cool environment. That's my biggest goal here. An interactive environment. That's what I want. Okay, let's see what's happening here. I need to align these things so I have everything aligned, because after that it's gonna be hard to align things, and if I don't align them now, it's just gonna be very confusing to work on later when I keep adding stuff. I'm getting this little piece here. I see. Here. I see. Okay, so the idea that I was working with is that you intersect these meshes 20 centimeters on top of, on themselves. That's why I need to do, so this will fit perfectly. Here, cuts, and this one, it needs to share this one. A better way to work on this is to work always on 0, on the center of the scene. Makes things way faster and easier. Okay, here I'm getting that thing, and here I'm getting that thing. So now I'm gonna adjust this so it matches. I like making modular parts, it's super cool. Here I'm going to push this there. Nice. That means that that one is gonna get pushed here. Okay, so if I copy this green axis and paste it here, it should snap. Okay, let me get this one as well. A little bit more. Good. Yeah, I'm always trying to work with snapping to 10 or snapping to 5, so it's a little bit easier to get things working. Okay, nice. Now it ends nicely there. Okay, I got this. Now I'm just going to delete this. Now I found the logic. Everything is aligned. Now I can keep on working. That way I know all the pieces are properly placed, and I can base my other meshes on their pivot points. Instead of guessing, I can like snap things a little bit faster. I can even figure out what is the Let's let's just get this. Oh, my feet is sleeping. It's falling asleep. Let's get this in the center. And then let's get this pivot point on the right, so it's centered. How do you say it when you know not enough blood is going into your feet and it gets numbed? That happens to me quite often. Okay, now we have the pivot in the center. Okay, let's get this here. Okay, cool. Now let's bring these two. Let's snap to 10. Nice. It ends right there. It ends there. Perfect. Now we got it. Cool. Double check. Edit center. Okay, nice. I think we got it. Now to finish this thing, I'm going to...
What is your favorite game? Mine is Dishonored.
Oh, Dishonored, nice. That's super cool stuff. I like... I mean, I like a lot of games, but one of the games that I most enjoy playing, and I still don't know why, it's Alien Isolation. I really had a lot of fun playing Alien Isolation. I also liked Armored Core 6 a lot. That game I really enjoyed. I played World of Warcraft for a long time when I was a little younger. And yeah, there's a lot of games that I like. For example, Batman Arkham Asylum, one of the first ones, probably also one of my favorites. Yeah, I would say that. What else?
The same type of games you are making are very costly on Fiverr to buy. Have worked on Fiverr for freelancing?
I don't really like Fiverr or freelancer.com or those websites. They are it's very hard to find good clients in there. Usually my clients come from YouTube or from ArtStation. They reach out to me, and then we jump into a video call, and then I kind of like see if I can help them out or what the project is and stuff. But usually those sites are not so nice. I tried it a couple of times a couple of years ago when I was starting out, and didn't got very good results. Mostly, you know, there's a lot of scams and stuff going on in there. Thankfully, I didn't felt for any of those, but definitely I had people trying to scam me before, and I'm not saying that you cannot get like good clients from there, but it's a little harder. Let's see. So I'm gonna copy this location, paste it here, and I would like to move this pivot point 20 units like this, so if I'm correct, I can just copy this location, paste it here, and it should snap nicely there. Okay, not sure if this is gonna work for this. Let's try it out. Copy and paste. It's gonna go 20 units into there. Okay, so we need to make it the other way around. We actually need to change this pivot point back to where it was and change this one so we can connect them super nicely. I think I got this wrong. That's what I want. So to achieve this, I'm going to edit this pivot point and copy this location. Yeah, that's why working on 0 it's a little bit nicer. You don't need to do this copying values. Okay, so let's see if that worked. I'm gonna copy this location, paste it here, and now I should get a perfect snap. Nice. So let's copy this one, paste it here. So I want this to be 20 points 1 2 in there. Okay, so this pivot point, it needs to be 1 2 20 points there. So if I copy this and I paste it here, now it snaps. And this one we need to rotate, because this pivot point is gonna go there, meaning that if I duplicate this thing, copy all properties and paste all properties, bloop, it snaps. Nice. Okay, we got the snapping pretty nicely figured out. Okay, cool. Now we can focus on some of the more fun stuff. It's just a little cleanup. Okay, cool. So let's see what can we do here. Okay. Oh, okay, I see we are missing a little bit of floor here. Just gonna get this and push it a little bit down like this, and it should get the other ones fixed. Nice. Okay, so I want to create another level here. Let's create another level. So let's see. I should probably just get the skeleton so I know the size of the character. Let's get this yellow one. Oh, it's super small.
I think if you add grass and other natural decorations, the scene will look many times better, as is generally the case when you make a scene in an open area.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. Like set dressing, little details, I love that for sure. Right now I'm trying to create the main structure, which is called blockout, gray boxing, or it has many different names. The main structure from this, But after that I will start adding little things and it will look super cool. But first we need to figure out how is this going to look like, and make sure that the scale of the character is right and everything else is feeling good, because if we add detail too fast, it's gonna be very hard to modify that later or correct that later. But for sure we're gonna get some cool details in here, absolutely. Okay, so let's make this 200. Nice. And this piece I'm gonna push it here. Okay, let's hide this one, and this is probably going to be 20 units more to this side right there, or it was just 10. Yep, 10 units. Nice. So that way we can have this. Let me just change the pivot point to the right, and then I can go and snap this somewhere here. Nice. A little bit more. Nice. Okay, so now we are adding another level to this. We can get some stairs, some stuff in there. Come on, jump over there. I need to figure that out. Okay, cool. It's a little laggy, I will say, but now we have another level. Okay, let's add this here. Do we have something else in there? Oh, it's repeated. Okay. Cool. So this is super nice. It will be super cool. I'm trying to follow this reference I have. It will be super cool to have, for example, a bridge that goes up here. So I'm going to basically copy this one and add a second level somewhere around here. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this one right here. I'm gonna make it smaller, 0.5, 0.25. That's kind of cool. Nice. The question is, how are we gonna get up there? Okay, that's kind of cool. Actually, let's get this height, which is half of it, and let's place it there. Nice. It'll be nice to have a couple levels so we can like shoot enemies and stuff. Okay, so let's see. We have this. Let's get some stairs. Unreal has this super cool stuff for the stairs. That we can use. Just need to copy this height. And paste it here. Okay, let's see how can we cut this out. Number of steps 6, 5. Is this going to work out? Nice. Then I would like this to be longer. Nice. Is that too long? Let's check the character again. Maybe shorter. Maybe we can do something more.
Hi, what's up?
Hey Adam, how's it going? I'm working on a sewer system here. I'm thinking of maybe having some desert area and some what's the word? Swampy area outside here, and I'm trying to make a sewer system that goes underneath to the swamp area. I spent some days trying to figure out animation, retargeting, and learning a bunch of things these last days. A lot of technical aspects. Let's see, do I have the camera set up nicely? So yeah, now I'm just having fun with this.
Can AI help to make these types of games? Any AI software suggestions?
There is, I mean, there's.
The sewers will be a dungeon. Cool.
I would love to make it a dungeon. That would be super cool. You can use AI for sure. There's ChatGPT that gives you like a kind of like a good idea of where to go with when it comes to like blueprints and stuff. You still need to have a good understanding of this. It's not gonna like make it for you 100%, but it's gonna like lead you in a good direction. Not always though. Sometimes it like doesn't really know what what is saying, but definitely. And there's another tool that is integrated into Unreal, which is gonna, I don't think it does it right now, but it's gonna be able to modify the blueprints and stuff. But when it comes to the art side of things, you can get sounds, voice, images converted to 3D models. It's not perfect, right? But you can do some stuff with AI for sure. The text to, I mean, image to 3D in AI is getting very, very good lately. It's not gonna give you perfect results, but it's a good starting point. We're gonna get some very interesting stuff happening in the future for sure when it comes to these tools. Okay, let's see what happens if I push this. Okay, I want to see how can I make this look interesting. Maybe I can push this. Let's edit pivot left, right, back. Huh? Nice. Oh, here we got some duplicate. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, there's an AI that can directly make blueprint for us inside Unreal. But to set it up is a bit of homework.
You're talking about Topaz? Is that the one I think I saw? I saw one that you buy credits for, but I mean, it's still not like modifying your code. It is just giving you like kind of like ChatGPT inside Unreal, which it doesn't. I mean, you can always just Google it. it would be cool to see if you can get like one that actually modifies your blueprints. But still, like I'm not sure how good is that going to be. Then it might break your project or something. It will be cool, like to have like a reservoir of code, you know, stuff that you can look into, like, hey, how to make an enemy AI. Oh, here's a great example, and then you kind of like base your code on that. That could be interesting, which is already what ChatGPT makes for you a little bit.
I sent the link on your Discord, laughing face.
Let me see. Is this the one that I think?
Administración de cuentas en Instagram.
Okay, sorry about that noise. Oh, I think this one is different.
Directly create blueprint nodes inside our blueprint editor. Laughing face.
Oh, this one does that. Nice, nice, nice. I think you were mentioning the other one. Wow, that's good. Is this one free or is it paid? Because there's one that is paid but with credits, and I'm not really... I couldn't find the link to the specific product. He has a bunch of products. But as long as it's one-time payment, that looks fine. That's very cool.
Yet I haven't thoroughly checked it though. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Very, very cool stuff. Okay, let's see what we got. Nice. Yeah, definitely. That's super interesting. We will need to see how good of like, you know, what kind of code it makes. Okay, I'm thinking how can we get up there? Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We have ladders as well. I can try using the ladders. That could be nice. And I'm thinking, what if we add some stuff here? Okay, I changed this one. Let me just bring it back right there. So everything's aligned. and this one needs to go out a little bit more. Okay, cool. Here I would like this to be, let's make it half. I'm just gonna copy this scale, paste it here. Okay. This probably doesn't need to be super thick, maybe 0.15. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I got some ladders, maybe I could use some of them. Do we have enough space here? Like a little catwalk. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Okay, we can shoot enemies down. Or up. This staircase could be maybe pushed in. Let's see, how much can we push that in? Not much, it's not gonna leave us enough, but we can probably push it. Definitely one in, so it's not so much, it's not taking so much space. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's push this. I like this size. Yeah, let's actually bake this. Just the scale.
Are you German?
No, my parents are from Ukraine, but I was born in Costa Rica. Okay, yep, that's kind of nicer. That's very cool. Let's see. Oh, you know what's very nice that we could probably add here. I really like these kind of ramps. Should we add it in the center or to the side? Let's try to add it here. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Something like this. Let's just snap 200. $50. It's almost there. Okay, maybe might be too big. gonna push this one down a little. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to get the pivot point. I think there's a trick I learned, which is you can just center the pivot to that specific edge. Let me see. Okay, it works with faces only. Again, let's just go bottom, and we can snap with control right there. Nice. 45. I'm gonna edit this one, just make a new static mesh for that one, and let's see, here I'm thinking of maybe we can get this pushed here. And this one needs to be right in the center. Right there. And then I'm thinking of could probably insert edge loop. Somewhere here. Let's get this one even. Let's delete this. Let's bridge here and here. Cool. And we could probably, let's see what's the middle. Get this face moved a little bit like this, and this one I guess it needs to get flipped, so X transform on Y. Is it on X? Transform X. Control H to unhide. So now we have this thing where I can actually go up. Might be too small, so let's test this out.
I'm watching your video now and I understand that in terms of functionality and capabilities, especially in 3D, Godot is seriously inferior.
I mean, like, you know, like I said, there are many ways of doing things. Like, you can do all of these things I'm doing in Blender, which is super powerful. Even, like, I will say it's probably the best modeling software out there now. If you get some add-ons and stuff, Blender is just super good stuff. Let's see, can we actually go in there? It's so tiny, it's like, oh my god, look at this little thing. That's kind of cool. I like this. Now we don't need this to be symmetrical. Maybe not. Maybe we can have this in the corners. I think it might make more sense if we, let's try it out. If we just push this here. I'm thinking about modularity. What if I want to continue this to the other sides? That's where when things get very interesting. Let's push 5 units. Look. Okay. Yeah, I like this to the sides actually. Let's Control H, bring this other one here. And I think this one we need to flip it to, I always get this wrong, is it Y? Yeah, Y-axis, transform Y-axis. Push it 5 and 5. Oops. Yep, nice, cool. Now we have this thing. We can probably push the walls a little bit out and make it a little bit thicker. It will feel a little better, because now things are a little bit too squished, and having this super long thing looks kind of weird, but now we can actually go up. Okay, let's see what we have here. That's kind of cool. Ding, 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 ding. So what happens if I hide that and make this a little bit wider? Let's also hide this. Oh, we do. We have 20 units there, so probably we can take advantage of that. Let's see. I mean, again, I'm constraining myself inside a cube. That's a big issue when making levels and environments. Just because you have a wall or something placed, don't think that it's just going to, you know, don't think inside a box. You can always push things, move things. Like, that's the beauty of 3D. Like, you can really move everything around. So just because I have this box doesn't mean that I cannot push this outside. Nice. So it means that this one I want to push it I think I did it too much. Let me double check how much I need to push that one. I need to push this one a little bit out, like this. 5 less. Okay, this is not it's not gonna snap perfectly because I scaled this up a little, so that's good. Something like this. Now I would like this one to be a little bigger. How many units? Maybe 2, 3. Okay, that's kind of nice. Feels the same. Nice. Now the problem is that I don't want this to cover the same space. I want this to be a V shape, meaning that this needs to be pushed to the other side, like this. Now it feels way better. If we push this, now it gives me space for the lower level and the upper level. And maybe We can even don't really want to get these. We can probably make ramps as well. I love ramps everywhere, but
Курка жара в тебе тут. Тобі ту бульто треба. Що, ботамось? Que ya está así todo.
es un buen bulto, man. Se lo deja ahí, alguien se lo lleva, man.
Bueno, no, quiero decir que porque está tan patio y uno ya
Dobre.
tan...
Pero yo creo que lavarlo y regalarlo está bueno, man. Es que es buen material, man.
Bueno, para regalar no voy a lavar, que ellos lo lavan solos.
Dobre, man.
Bueno.
Okay, what do we get here? Let's just push everything out, actually. Yeah. Let's make some space. That starts to be a little bit too big. I think this is what I want to push out. A little bit more. So it gives me something like this. So it's not right on top. Okay, that's kind of nice. Let's push it 5 units. Oh, oops. So now I can see a little bit of the lower ground from here. This one can easily be pushed somewhere around here. We can have some super cool cables and lights and everything around here. Nice. So let's see what we got here. We got some extra thing. We can probably cut that down. Okay, is it actually matching? Nice, it matches.
Vania, ¿qué hora vas a comer? Tengo macarón, можу зробити чулету, або цей... Чулету, сосиску, що хочеш.
Так, чулета, зараз пізніше, як годину може.
Вона ура. Вона хоче з тобою.
Бля.
Вже побула в Софії, тепер з тобою.
Okay, let's push this around here. Let's push that there, okay. We are missing a couple more units. Nice. Okay, that's very cool. Now let's try to close this up. So here I'm going to extrude this face, extrude right there, snap to normal, beautiful. Now I got this, and this one is gonna get extruded that way. So let's do the same extrusion here, because it's flipped. Not moving, but extruding. There you go. And I would like it to snap right there. Nice. Okay, cool. Meaning that I need to push these two out. Not exactly sure how much, but let's just delete this. and these ones are flipped, so we can just move them. Four steps. Okay, a little bit more. Nice. That's very cool. And let's unhide these two. Yep, just made the whole thing a little bigger. Now it feels better. We have this huge space here. Actually, it's a little bit too big, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little smaller. Okay, we can adjust that. What I do wanna see is this. Snap to 10. And let's flip that. On X, transform X. Okay, now we have that. Is this actually centered? Let's see. It seems like it's centered. Huh. It's funny, I'm getting the same issue. Let's double check the walls. Okay, the walls are this is super important. These walls, they need to go out. We are not gonna intersect those. We're gonna keep them pushed out. This is supposed to go 20 units to the left. Now we have the same gap on both sides. Nice. Cool. Okay, let's save this. I believe this area might be too big. Might be too big here. This is good for a catwalk. Definitely need more headspace here, absolutely. Too little. Very big space here. We can probably cut it a little bit. Can probably cut this a little bit more. So we can push this a little bit more and make this wider. Modeling. Let's get this moved. Maybe 100 units. I think again we are not able to see what's down there too much. And this space allows for making a nice cut with these stairs. That'll be very cool to have these stairs go in there, and that will make that feel a little smaller. To do that, to do this, I think it will be very cool to let's duplicate this one, change the instance, and just extrude this. Can probably make a cleaner okay, let's see this one. Gonna leave there. Here I'm gonna get this one. I wanna make a boolean, but to make a cleaner boolean I wanna get rid of this. Edges. Extrude this. And I need to extrude this the same, exactly the same size of this. So I'm gonna extrude it here. Perfect. Now this is gonna cut through. Again, I just wanna make sure that we have less edges for the boolean to be a little cleaner. Hopefully that helps. Nice. And we're just gonna make it a little bit bigger, and we're gonna see where this ends. We're gonna copy that location, paste that here. No, that's not the actual location because we changed it. I don't know, the actual location, it's very easy to find. It's just pushing these stairs to the end, which I think we got them right there. Let's see, is it going to cut right there? So here now I just need to move this out. Okay. Nope, I'm getting confused. Actually, I think that's the proper. One. There. There you go. That's how I want the stairs to look like. So let's just make a test. So 1, 2, boolean. That's how I want the stairs to look like. Perfectly in there. Nice. So so we're gonna have the stairs on both sides. We can just mirror this and we get it on both sides. So let's accept this Boolean operation. Yep, let's this cookie cutter, I call them. I'm gonna keep it somewhere. And just to get this same cut, I'm going to go to model, mirror, shift to center, and we should get that cut right there. And all the other instances are going to get that cut. But this is flipped, so is this the same instance? It doesn't seem to be. It's okay, let's just get rid of those. Snap this one here. Nice. Ah, I see. Oops.
Is it true that in European countries simply not accepted to pirate games or applications?
Yeah, I heard Germany has very strict laws on piracy. Let's move these ones right there. Now, is that going to modify only that side? I need to flip on X, no, on Y. There we go. Now we have that looking nice. And let's just fix the UVs. Just a project box reset. Okay. I'm gonna push it here. And I think it goes 10 more. Or is it 5? Nice. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, I'm missing a couple of units. So here, are we getting that? Oh, we just need to push it here. Let's get all of them pushed back like this, and I believe this one. This one seems to be right. That's strange. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Sometimes you think that it's the other piece, but it's kind of hard to. That's the most difficult thing about snapping.
In Russia, it is rather illegal not to pirate games or apps because in Russia there are many repackers, especially Hatab, but he already died in 2016, I think.
Yeah, they're famous for cracking everything. Nice. Yay. I like this. Need to change the collision, I guess. Nice. So now we have a couple of levels. We can go up. Dun, 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 dun. That's kind of nice. And we have 2 bridges. Those 2 bridges, we can probably make them aligned here. Oh, it's already aligned. Perfect. So I'm gonna get this one. Location. Right there. Nice. So it's very symmetrical, but it looks like a fun place to have a battle. Now we can work on the top. Okay, functionality wise, I think I got bridge on the center, bridge there. Got these 2 ones, kind of catwalks around. Okay, we have all these connecting pieces, and these are probably like the main, like, let's say, functional sewers where you can fight enemies or have NPCs and stuff. Now we can, this is just 2 entrances, but what if we make this something that I can connect to the other sides? That'll be very, very cool. That way we can branch out to the sides. If we have like some entrance here, we can make it branch out. That'll be very, very interesting. Underground, I mean on the first level, I think I'm gonna keep it closed, and on the second one you can go here into a door that branches into another unit.
What hardware do you have in your computer?
A 3060 AMD processor. I forgot the version. A bunch of RAM. What I do need to get is more disk space. Like, my hard drive is super small. Not very good for for Unreal, but it's kind of good because it allows me to keep things a little bit more organized. Okay, this is pretty cool. So let's say, what if we want to make another room that goes here? Again, I think I'm not gonna follow this intersection on the side. This could be very cool. Here we can probably close that, or just make it something like this. Yeah, it's just a little piece, actually, probably even better. I mean, even the sewers can go that way. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Because we can have these long connections, then we can have these side ones. Actually, all we need is a like straight piece and a cross, just like the pipes. Like we can have a cross one and a straight one, and with this we can build very nice modular sewer system. So this one connects to the pipes. It's just that I have two connections. I have the walkable ones and the pipe ones, which is also walkable, but okay, let me think about this. Yeah, let's just probably make a copy of this, so that way I don't mess up anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it here. Nice. So we're gonna keep our straight ones here. So let's see what happens if I can make a connection here. That will be very interesting.
When I just started making the game and made 3 textures, then materials from them, each weighing 200 to 300 megabytes, I launched the game and don't understand why it lags so much.
Those textures are a little bit...
I realized that I needed to optimize.
Yeah, optimization is a big deal. Absolutely. Definitely, optimization is something that takes a while. This project will require a lot of optimization, which is kind of nice. I kind of want to learn about that. So let's think about this. So what happens if I make this something like this? That way I will have my straight piece and my cross piece, and now I can branch out into more tubes, more pipes, and that's super cool. Okay, this one can be a little smaller, no problem. And here, let's think about this. Okay, I'm gonna make another copy of this one and set it here. So if I go to modeling tools and push these 100 units, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5, something like this, 4. Then I will go on transform on X, I mean not on X but on Y. Now I have that. Okay, now I can continue the thing going that way. Okay, I'm gonna hide this for now. No, let's keep those there. So here the thing is gonna change a little bit. So let's just yeah, not gonna have this. We're gonna make this go around. Can probably, so we keep this consistent. Okay, let's see. We can probably make this smaller.
By the way, update 4.4 was released yesterday.
You're talking about Godot?
Encoded.
Oh, nice. I think I saw a video, somebody talking about the features, the new features. That's super cool. Okay, I want to make this the same width. The same width, so let's see if this works. Probably it's not gonna be. Okay, I'm just gonna modify this one.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, let's move this a little bit. Something like this. Thinking of maybe making another mesh for this. Okay, let's see. Maybe insert edge. Oh, I can do it that way. Okay. I need to get it right there. Then I just need to straighten that out and get some UVs, reproject it. Nice. Now it's a little bit nicer. What I want to do here is get this. I want an edge loop, which is not allowing me to do the edge loop.
What game have you recently completed or played?
I actually haven't completed any games. Not at the moment. I worked on other projects that haven't been released yet, but I haven't completed anyone on my own. The last one I played, it was how do you call this one? Space Marine 40K, which I need to finish. Pretty cool stuff.
Do you have Twitch channel?
Yeah, I don't do Twitch much, but I need to get. I would like to get into it. It's just that I need to set up my other computer because streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, it's a little laggy. But it is the same on Real Habitat. I need to set up my other computer so I can stream, because I do vertical streaming on YouTube and horizontal streaming, so it's already like double. But I would like to get into Twitch for sure. Okay, cool. So now we have this. Let me see if I'm not modifying the other ones. Nice. Here. Now I would like to get these other pieces there. I guess I'm gonna keep it symmetrical. So it's gonna be a little bit easier to get this pattern that I.
How can I see the horizontal? Because I want to watch it now.
You can go to YouTube on my YouTube page, and you should be able to see two streams. One is labeled vertical, and the other one doesn't have a label. And you should be able to see the streaming whole in full screen. Okay, so here, let me think about this.
Okay, thanks.
I appreciate it. Gonna move this one. Okay, so we don't have enough space here. I see what's happening. Okay, I need to push this one. I see these walls actually. Probably we need to push them out like this, so I can get the same configuration. Which I can just probably mirror this. I could do a mirror. It's just that it's gonna give me exactly the same and might not look so nice. Let me get the vertices. Like that. And actually here we don't need this gap anymore, so I'm going to get this one and this one and this one out, and I'm just gonna bridge these two, bridge, and these two, bridge, then get this bridged. Okay, nice. Now we get that closed. Let's see what happened there. Let's hide this a little bit. Gonna get this one. Oh, I see, we have this space here, so no problem. I'm just going to get this aligned first. Just align it right there. Control H, and then I'm gonna snap this somewhere there. Nice. Now I'm going to bridge this nicely. Right there. Bridge. Unbridge. And finally another bridge here. Nice. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we have the same distance. So okay, I'm gonna close that gap in a little bit here. I want to get this distance so we can connect this one there. Okay. Okay, let's just make it Control B to browse, D to duplicate. I'm gonna make a new instance of this. I'm gonna get these vertices and push them here. I think that's nice. Then I need another piece, which is gonna be this one. I'm gonna get it there and do the same here. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let me think about this. I would like it to be more like this, so we get a corner, so we can get a corner piece. We need this distance to be equal. Meaning that I need to probably move this one. Just make sure that I'm not editing the original one. And with these two pieces, when I got them finished, I think I will be able to make something very, very nice. That's what I need. Corner piece. So it's gonna be there. And it's going to be right here. Nice. So actually this one could end here, or let me see how this works actually, because I do want to connect these two. To do this, I'm going to browse and duplicate, just so I don't modify the original. Edit pivot center. Let's put it in the center. Now I want to mirror this on 45. So let's shift to center, rotate 45, and it gives me this nice cut. So with this I can base my other pieces. Based on this angle. Nice.
What are you building? What's the end goal?
The end goal is to learn modularity and create a cool sewer system. So I'm making little modular pieces that will connect this desert village with the swamp environment. Just having fun making modular stuff that I can reuse. Okay, let's see where the walls are. Walls are here and here. Okay, so based on this, we can probably push this a little bit here. Yeah, right now it's just the planning, let's say like the block out of things, but eventually this is gonna look very nice because when I get...
And how much longer will you stream?
Maybe... What time is it? Maybe for an hour or two. And then I will take a break and maybe I will continue a little later. Nie, пізніше, за годинку.
Окей, добре.
Дякую. I'm visiting my parents and my mom is like, hey, are you having food? I'm like, in an hour, because then I will get too sleepy. Okay, so here we probably can make this longer. We don't need to separate this into two pieces. We can maybe just close this gap here. It doesn't need to be separate. And just to align everything to this, I guess I'm going to get this face moved a little bit so it matches there. Oh, it's probably out of the grid. Just gonna push it so it matches a little better there. And yeah, let's get also this other one to match here. And also let's align these vertices and push them so it aligns a little better. Something like that. Okay, then I'm just gonna fix the UV's project box reset. Nice. Cool. We can probably just make this one piece. There's no need to have this separate actually. Should we do that? Let's yeah, let's probably keep it separate for now. I'm just gonna browse this, duplicate this, get a new static mesh. I'm gonna change the pivot point to the right, left, is it front, back? Okay, it stopped. This one is, and I should have just snapped this a little. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get these. Nice. Okay. And let me think about this. Okay, let's see how can we make this modular. Well, I'm thinking about big pieces. You know, I'm not gonna think about the small ones. I'm thinking like we have a big I shape that will connect, that can connect to more pipes through here and here, and then I'm going to have, we can make a T shape or just an X shape. So yeah, let's try to get those. Can also just make it symmetrical, but let's get rid of these. We don't need those. Okay. So yeah, let's just start. These are original, so I'm going to edit pivot center. Edit pivot center, which is it's nice to have the pivot on the side. Let's, before that, let's is it nice there? Okay. Yeah, let's just center the pivot for now, then I can think about better ways. Right click, mirror on X. Is it Y? There you go. Nice. We can rotate these 45. Nice. The floor should go down 10 units. This floor, let's actually make it a little bit longer by just pushing this here, snapping with control. Nice. Okay, that's kind of cool. This piece right here is the same one I have here. Yeah, so I need a little tiny piece more. And this gap right here, I'm not really sure about this. We can probably get rid of that. It will be very cool actually if we can get it to go 100. That's better. Now it feels nicer. Cool. Nice. Yeah, let's get these ones. Control, is this a yeah, I could probably make this in less pieces, which is actually better to work with less. But now that I'm kind of planning things out, it's nice to have things separate. But after I'm happy with this, I will just try to keep things as simple as possible. Okay, that's gonna edit the other one. Just checking that I'm not editing anything else, because you know, instances modify all the copies. Okay, so this one I basically need to transform on X, and the same here. I need to push it here and transform on X. Nice, cool. So we have this. Let's see what we have. So now we have this kind of like here we can do something interesting by closing this wall underneath and just giving access to the player through these catwalks to this other area, which could be very interesting. What do we have here? So these ones are a little bit off by 5 units. Something like this. We can probably have another thing that goes up. And now this might be too long. We can always just add ladders. I do have ladders in this project. Okay. Oof, it's getting a little bit too hot in here. I guess I might I might go have some food and take a break. Okay, that's very cool. Nice. We can probably keep the same thickness everywhere, actually. Yeah. That'll be nice. I'm just eyeballing it for now, but let's see. Oh, is that actually okay? Okay, I think my dog wants to leave. Actually, let's get rid of those two. Probably need another piece. For this to match nicer. Not sure about this one, but let's try. What happens if I push this a little bit? It's gonna be too vertical. Yeah, maybe too vertical for the character to be able to go up there. Let's try something like this. I'm gonna get this one right there. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. Now we have this kind of like shape going here. which I think it could probably be a little smaller. Okay, nice. But with this, now we have a T shape. We can make connections with that. One p.m. here. Yeah, getting very hot. So now I can shoot enemies down there. Boom, 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 boom. Probably need to give it more headspace here. Gonna move that a little. This one does work. That's kind of cool.
It's nice to sit and gray box the building in Godot and at the same time watch what you're doing.
Nice. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm making things a little bit too big. I kind of want to keep it more enclosed. Yeah, we can probably make a wall here, some doors. Yeah, it will be nice. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, well, I think I'm going to take a little break because it's getting too hot. I'm gonna have some lunch, wait for the sun to come down a little bit, and I'll continue with this in an hour or two. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Probably this doesn't need to be super long. It could be, yeah, it could probably have the same distance here, have the same pieces there to keep things a little bit more modular. Yeah. This is gonna be fun once I get into textures and little set dressing. But alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next